We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the LA Chargers. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway in Southern California. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it. Line. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they come up first and 10 now from the 33. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Down the sideline he goes. Austin Eckler. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 67 yards. And the Chargers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 3rd and 3. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Running on 1st down is Mostert, but he can only manage a yard, and that's about it before he's tackled. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Second down, here's Mostert again. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Play action, now it's Tua. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. That is caught, and he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 30 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. It's Eckler again. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 96 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. From the 50, here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Tua sets up to pass it. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes...
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Running the counter with Mostert. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Tua on 4th down. Out route to Hill, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On the ground, this is Hill. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. The pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Here's Tua. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Hill. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua steps away. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys field it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions, and then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. In motion left, Hill. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Once again, it's Mostert. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On second down, Mostert. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They run with Hill. Down the right sideline, Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 56 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Well, what do coaches tell us all the time, CD? We've got to get our playmakers more involved, and certainly running with the football is one way, and it paid off right there.
And you're talking about paying off to great effect. How about the big explosive play that was a result of that play call? Big-time execution on that one.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Now he's free to midfield. He's to the 15. Touchdown! Mike Williams, 77 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Any speed limits out there, and out he went without trying to chase it.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. And they're going to speed things up here. Second down, here's Mostert again. And now off to the races, down the right side. There's the stiff arm. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 28. 163 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
A first down run there by Mostert as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Tua. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here now, third down. Throwing Tua. Again to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Tua. They'll run right side with Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Tua. Second down. Here's Mostert again. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Herbert. Williams brings it in. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. Herbert to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eye rush. Dropped at the 1. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.